I got you. Feeding the dogs this morning. Hello, puppies. You guys hungry? Yay, it's dinner. It's lunch, breakfast. Dinner, breakfast, lunch. What could it be? What could it be? How's everybody this morning? Good morning. We're going to talk about gentle liver support. This is our kitchen pharmacy class, and it's all about staying healthy through the holidays. And if your liver's good and strong, you're not going to catch a cold. You're not going to get sick. You're not going to have any issues. You can have your, holiday cheer, and you're not going to have to worry about it. That's the best part. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you today? Hey, Brady. Nice to see you. So excited. Some new faces. I love it. All right. So I like this topic because, we want to have a holiday cheer. We want to go out. We want to have a party. We want to do all that fun stuff. And then you get to, let me move all this out of your way. You get to a point where you're like, not feeling too good. So how do you protect your body from that? So we're going to talk all about that this morning. All right, let me move all my junk out of the way. And you should see the puppies. They're like right at my feet. You could see a little one right there. It's like, okay, give me my food right now. I got you, buddy. I got you, love bug. My sweet doggies. Use Farmer's Dog. I used to cook all our food, and I might go back to it because I have some issues. Like, I call them up and say, you're sending too much food. And then they send the food anyway. And I'm like, hey, cut it back. And they charge me the same amount of money, but then they cut it back. But then they build it up. But then so I can't figure them out. So I might have to go back to, which isn't a bad thing. I could go back to cooking for my loves. I'm on live anyway. Then we could have like a dog food. Hey, Loki, come here, buddy. Come on, come eat. Now, last thing is we have to do our, what do you call it? Chef's coffee. That's really important. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Work issues. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? All right. Sorry for my YT. It looks very dark today, but we'll deal. The sun is hitting me right in the face. I should do a dog food live. That's probably, June, I used to cook for them all the time, and I just got too busy, and I was like, oh, how am I going to fit it in? But I think if I did it on live once or twice a month, we're back at it, right? Hi, April. We got to the B Leagues yesterday for the very first time. That was a big deal. I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Everybody's answering me today. Okay, next. Hold, please. I'm so sorry. All right. So let's talk a little bit. I'm going to read because, I like to make sure I get all my facts in. So what does the liver do for us? It metabolizes fat, carbohydrates, and proteins. Right there. How do we make sure that we are metabolizing fats, carbohydrates, and proteins? That's really important. And what's really important is that they don't digest at the same time. So if you're eating them all at once and then you're trying to balance yourself and make sure everything is working properly, all of a sudden, how do you do that? So we're going to talk about that. Produces bile for digestion, right? To digest fats, carries waste products through. So it's sort of a filter too. In the intestines, it stores vitamins, minerals, and glycogen, which is stored sugar. And then what else? Oh, filter process. It filters things like alcohol, medications, environmental chemicals. So your liver's working full time all the time. So if you're not feeling good, or you're having your cocktails and you're having rich, heavy food, and you're going to all your holiday parties, how do you support your liver while you want to have fun and do all of that? There's certain different ways. And look, I have some of my favorite yummy greens today, and we're going to talk about that. So, during the holidays, right, we're drinking more alcohol. Did you guys eat the doggy's food? Guys. Loki, come here, buddy. Loki, come on. Eat this right next to me. I'll protect you. They pushed him out of the way and they ate all his food. Such piggies. Okay. So you're drinking more alcohol. You're drinking more sugary beverages. Even if, everything is a little different. I'm going to show you a beverage today. It's not necessarily a mocktail, but you're going to see it's a better way to have a drink for the holiday. You're eating richer foods that have more fats, more sugar. It's the holidays. Let me have all that rich food. We cooked a lot of rich food for Thanksgiving. So you're going to see that that's going to build, right? All right. And then you're staying up later, so you're not getting the rest you need. All those things, more stress. Oh, do I have money for gifts? Oh, I got to go to another party. Do I have to bring something? You're piling it on. Okay, so all of these things increase the demand for liver detox and metabolic function, and those things are very important. Hey, Renee. Hey, Mary. Greetings from New Jersey. Hello, Mr. Raul. Welcome. All right, so liver-loving foods, right? So let's talk about what's good for your liver. Cruciferous foods. Woo, that sun is gorgeous today, but it's knocking me out. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. Good morning. All right. So you can let them know they can get daily bonus points after completing all daily missions. God is good. I love that. God is so good. All right. So next, cruciferous vegetables. Those are where the detox, they're like the support stars, right? They're where we are definitely going to be like, yay. So broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, and any leafy green is going to work. And broccoli, all really good things. Have you at work with me this morning, loving you in the apron. Oh, you like my apron? It's so cute. The Organic Food Movement, our apron. Link in my bio. All right, leafy greens, right? Leafy greens, kale, spinach, chard. They're rich in chlorophyll, rich in antioxidants, and they may help the body handle some oxidative stress, right? Eating them, juicing them. Colorful fruits like berries, pomegranates. We have pomegranates today. I know that. We have some strawberries. You got mine? I know, and it's certified organic too. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair, but this is not a good clip, and my hair keeps falling out. All right. Beets, citrus, those are all phytonutrients, antioxidants. You really want to make sure, it's okay. You want to have a cocktail. It's okay. You want to have some fatty food, but you got to balance that with some yummy, good greens or, high quality fats. Add avocado, eat some nuts and seeds. You know that tonight you're going to go to the office holiday party, then don't eat bagels in the morning. Have a bowl of oatmeal with your flaxseed, with your nuts and seeds, avocados. Yeah, mine's too long. Also, I knotted it up. It helped. I was also thinking about creating another buttonhole because it's kind of long, but I love it. It's just really long. And then I sort of like, folded it up this way too. But I really like it. It's so soft. I love it. All right. So the liver relies on amino acids and fats to build detox enzymes. Did you know that? I didn't know that. And it repairs its own cells, right? So extra virgin olive oil, avocado, nuts, and seeds. When you're eating those things, it helps strengthen the liver to use its enzymes properly. Legumes, lentils, chickpeas, beans, and whole grains like quinoa, right? Quinoa is our magic superstar. And then moderate portions of well-sourced fish, poultry, eggs, or organ meats for those who choose animal foods. Very important. So these foods, all of these foods, they help stabilize the blood sugar and they give the liver building blocks to support it. I know it's very comfortable. Now, also, here's some herbs that work. Dandelion root. You could do the dandelion greens, but you really need the root. And you get that with, that's traditionally supports bile flow, which you really need to have. You got to keep that bile flowing. Now, I think I have dandelion tea here. I'm pretty sure I do. Let's see. I know I have lemon balm, which is great. Green tea. Let's see. I might have some others. We have our lemon balm tea, which is really good. Let me see. Do I have? These are all my mixed teas. Whoops. I got peppermint. Green. Dandelion is really the best. English breakfast, Paris, tropical green, chamomile green tea. No, I don't have that one, but I know I usually do have it. So dandelion tea, very important. That's something you want to have in your arsenal, especially if you feel sluggish or you're not feeling strong. Dandelion tea to have a cup a day. I am very good. Okay. So milk thistle, turmeric, and ginger. Very important. We're going to do some turmeric and ginger today. Now, I have the roots. I don't know if I have any more ginger. Ooh, I do. I have some more ginger. So good. I love my ginger. Phew, excuse me. Okay. So these are the wonderful things. Thank you. Thank you. So you can just make tea out of this. Boil water, pour it over, let it steep and sip it. That is this alone will do it. Now, if you want to do a little all right, I got a little issue at work. All right, turmeric. These herbs are often used as teas, tinctures, or in your cooking. So you could do all of those things. Now, if you have the tea bag, the best way to get the tea bag for the liver, for dandelion tea, is the best way to get dandelion root is to get the tea bag. That's the best way. And then you get all that support. You can brew your dandelion tea and then put in a couple of slices of ginger, or you can grate it in and mix it. Great way, right? If you know you're going to do a lot of partying this holiday season, drink a cup of that every day and you're going to feel so much better. Thank you, Coach Manifest. I manifested you today. I said, bring me more people. Thank you, Coach. I love my kitchen too. Hickory. I feel like I'm always on vacation. All right, so let's talk about it. What are we going to make? I want to show you some roasted cruciferous vegetables. Now, I have two, and I do have some beets. We're going to see how they are looking. My beet is a little tired, but let's see. We're going to get some, I'm grabbing some carrots. And I have some cauliflower that we're going to work with. Whoa. Hold on. I think I have a beet, like 1 or 2 beets left. All right, we have a little carrot. And then to make it more exciting and a little tastier, I'm gonna add some butternut squash to roast because I feel like, just a little bit of color kind of creates even more of a beautiful look. So, and I got my rosemary. Now, I'm not a big rosemary fan, but when we're doing medicinal cooking or I need something medicinal, I'm always going to fall back on a little bit of rosemary because it's so good for you. All right. I think I'm a little trippy today. Sorry, guys. I'm feeling like I'm in that space of maybe, just maybe. Hold on, I'm grabbing my tea water pot. I'm going to be washing my hands a lot today so I don't freak you all out. All right. So we are going to do a little broccoli roasting, a little cauliflower roasting, which I love. So remember, hey, Allison, good morning. Nice to see you. All right, now, when you get your cauliflower, it seems that you have no choice, but you get those little brown spots. When you get those little brown spots, let me show you a trick. You don't really have too much. I love cast iron grilling pan in the back. May I see it? Oh yeah, sure. So this is Le Creuset. I love Le Creuset. I just actually bought this during Black Friday for my brother. But this is my Le Creuset pan. I love it. I grill at night. And then I also have all my cast iron. So I only cook with cast iron and stainless steel. And then look, Le Creuset has the grill press. So it's wonderful. I love this. All right. And then I have my bamboo cutting boards back here, which I also work with a lot. That's why they keep getting washed and you put them on the back burner there. Back burner. All right. It's very heavy. Yes. In fact, I just got it and it tells me how heavy it is. Hold on. I just bought them as gifts for, well, my brother's watching. You're seeing your Christmas present. It's Le Creuset. And I think it tells you how much it weighs. Hold on. I think it does. And it works in induction too, which I love. Here. No, the press doesn't. Oh, no, it's a 9-inch press. It doesn't actually tell me. Hold on. I thought I saw the weight on this the other day, but it weighs a good, here we go. Let's see. 10 capacity. It's 10-inch. It doesn't say. Bummer. It doesn't say, but it's great. I love it. How do you spell the brand? Your brother's lucky. Le Creuset. Creuset. And if you join their email, you'll most likely get a coupon during the season. Right now they're very generous with their coupons, I notice. Hi, guys. Hi, Kath. Okay, so when you are cooking cauliflower, you want to, you see those brown spots that you get? Sorry, I don't know why, but the camera on YT is a little funky, so it's very dark. You see all those brown spots? We want to get rid of them. So I'm going to take a peeler and I just peel them off. That way, I don't want them in my food. And sometimes it will go deep, but sometimes it's just on the edges so you can get them off. Now I'm going to just take a little bit of cauliflower because it's just me today and hubby's not eating this. So I don't want to make a lot and then not be able to eat it. So I'm just going to take a little bit and we're going to roast it. Now, remember all the dressings that we made last night? We made, what do you call it? Oh my God, I can't remember all the things we did. Do you design your kitchen? It's beautiful. I did design my kitchen. I designed my kitchen. That's the best I can say. Kind of the whole house. I did all the interior designing myself. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure I have no brown spots on my cauliflower when I roast it. And a nice peeler does the job. It gets rid of them, and then you have nice clean cauliflower. Nice and easy. Now, sometimes it'll go really deep, and if it does, I throw those pieces out. I don't want them. All right? So you see, and now it's like, oh, I have fresh cauliflower. Now, I would buy cauliflower. It's really expensive right now, especially the organic. It's like $6 for a head of cauliflower. So I want to make sure, A, I use it all, and B, I don't buy it if I'm not going to use it because it's expensive and I don't want to waste it. All right. So now I'm just going to get rid of these. You could put them in the composting, throw them out. I like to make a big bowl and I throw all my scraps in the woods usually because this time of year, all the animals are looking for food. All right. Now I have my broccoli. Again, I'm just going to roast a little bit because I want you to see it. And I'm just me today. But I'm just going to cut these a little bit. The great way to cut broccoli is don't cut from the top. Oh, good, Abs. Well, you guys came to the right place. This is the organic food movement. I have spent my life studying organic food and healing, how food heals your body, how the relationship of food makes a difference to how you feel, your joints, what you're eating, how do you do well. In this, you wandered into our kitchen pharmacy class. So every Wednesday morning around 8 a.m., I come on. Today I was a little late. I'm usually late, just so you know. But around 8 a.m., I come on and I talk about food and healing. How does food heal the body? What can we eat to make ourselves feel better, but not lose the love of food? Because, I notice there's a lot of people out there that'll be like, don't eat this, you're gonna blah, blah, blah. And you get all scared and nobody knows what to eat. And then you get frustrated and you give up. I'm not into that. I want to show you, hey, you want to go to a holiday party? Well, how are we going to support your liver this month? So you can eat a little bit of sugar, you can make good choices, and you can enjoy yourself and still feel good. That's the job here. I want to balance healing and food. I just like to balance that, and I don't like to beat people up and get them crazy about what you eat because that makes you freeze and give up, and we don't want that. Okay, so broccoli. How do you cut broccoli the right way? Well, you don't cut from the top. You cut from the bottom. So you go down to the thickest, your thick part of your stem, and then you can either peel it or it's just going to break apart. Nice and simple. Or I'll have it down here. Can you guys see this? Let me see. Hey, Poodle Brothers, thanks for the love. All right, you're going to just cut kind of through the middle, and that breaks up your cauliflower. Now, I have a little stem in here, cruciferous. Give this stem a little bit of love. If you want to use the stem, you can. If you feel like it's too hard, you can always peel it before you cut it and take the heaviness, those thick pieces off. But that's going to give you what you need. And then the same thing with cauliflower. You're going to cut from the bottom, and then it just breaks apart, nice and easy. You want to do equal pieces so that, it all cooks the same. Now, another way that you can do this is you can blanch it or cook it a little bit before you put it in a roasting. That's always good now, too. Hi, thank you guys. I use caraway, right? I buy mostly organic. That's awesome. Sets are usually 500 to 1,000. Loving sun coming and shining in on you. Thanks, Kat. I thought I was the only one who peels them like a potato. Thank you, June, for the love. Hi, Mandy. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, so now we're going to roast all of this together, right? We're going to put it together. And then I have a little bit of butternut squash as well. It's a little tired, meaning I'll show you. It's a little tired, you see? So I'm going to give it a good rinse, my butternut squash. And I'm just going to look at it. I want to take off any soft pieces, but I'm going to use it because I don't want to waste the food. This guy's a little bit too much. But see, oh, hold on. I'm going to show you one more time. I'm going to give this a good spray with the hose, and it's going to knock out any soft with my kitchen sort of spray. You're going to see when I take it out, you're going to be like, hey, how did it get a little riveted? And the reason it did is any of the soft pieces, I'm just taking off so I can roast it. They look good. Now, they're going to cook the same butternut squash, even though it seems hard, they're going to cook pretty much the same time as I'm just cutting off the softer pieces because I really want to have the butternut squash. The other day we made butternut squash with burrata. Check out that video if you catch it. It was so good. I roasted butternut squash with a little tiny bit of maple syrup, just a little bit. And I also, thank you for my bow. Thank you for my greeting hearts. Thank you, June. I've never blanched the cruciferous veggies before roasting. You don't have to. I'm going to show you another secret. So, when you roast cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower or broccoli, those specifically, they tend to burn if you roast them, right? So there's two things I do. I will add a little bit of water to the pan, which I'm going to do today. So you still get the crispy, but you don't get the burn. Or you can blanch them a little bit. So I'm just cutting into this so that, oops, I feel the little mush. Look, see, I just found a little mush. You see how I just found that? Because I cut it open. I think my butternut squash are done. Womp, womp. I bought the cut up stuff. Let me just make sure these are okay. Okay, these are good. All right, so now we have this beautiful bowl of vegetables, which I love. Now, you have a holiday party at night or this weekend, and what are you going to do to support your liver? These are the things we're talking about, right? Hi, Shannon, welcome. A caramelized herb scented vegetable side dish that pairs easily with holiday mains. But you could just have this with some grilled chicken or blanch, yes, or grilled chicken or a piece of fish, just so that you're supporting yourself in the morning. You're waking up your bile production. You're telling your liver, don't worry, here's some good support because later I'm going to have a cocktail or I want to go and eat that cheesecake. I want to do some really yummy, I want to have some holiday cheer. So let's get a bowl and I'm going to mix these for roasting. And then I'm going to show you what they look like when they're done. And we made these beautiful sauces. Good morning, Team N. We made these beautiful quick sauces last night on our sub-only class that were fabulous. Now, I have some organic carrots here just for color. I mean, carrots are wonderful, but I want to add a little bit of color. And he's not a mess. So I'm going to leave his skin. He's all washed and clean. I want to leave the skin on just so I have some yummy, yummy stuff going on. Oh my God, my dogs are all laying right here. All right. So I'm just putting that in for color too. All right. Now, what oils do I use? We all know my two favorite oils for cooking are, hey, Lauren, I'm at work, but have you in my ear for a live video podcast. Love it. What am I doing? I am doing gentle cooking for supporting your liver for the holiday. We want that. Now, what are we going to add in here? We're going to add some a little bit of red onion, which we have. We're going to roast a little red onion with this. Hi, babies. We have red onion. We're going to do just for flavor. If you don't like red onion, don't put it in. Favorite oils. So I use organic. Oh, I'm so glad. Look at these funny little symbols when I tap. I know. I think it's because we're in the bee leagues now. It's different, or it's live. I don't know what's going on. Yep, all my vegetables are washed. I usually wash them before the class. So, but I don't really ever wash cauliflower. I don't know why. This is my kind of breakfast. I love that, Renee. Me too. So I'm adding my onion, and then we're going to add some rosemary, chopped rosemary. Now, I am not a fan of rosemary, but for all of the great never thought to grate the spots off. That's great. Never thought to. I know, Allison, right? You can just peel those spots off. Use a peeler. I'm going to use a little bit of rosemary, but rosemary is very medicinal. Olive oil adds the heart and liver-friendly monounsaturated fats. The cruciferous vegetables, they might support the detox enzyme activity, glutathione production in the body, right? Garlic and onions are going to provide sulfur-containing compounds that can help support the natural detox process. And then the olive oil adds the heart and liver friendly monounsaturated fats, right? So you think you're just eating something yummy and healthy, but why? What is it doing for you? And that's what's the kitchen pharmacy is so powerful. I want you to see that you don't need all you need to do is eat healthy food and know when to eat them, and then you're in great shape. Thanks for that. No, well, abs, it doesn't, I mean, that's like a weird way to say it, but we're roasting this. We're going to roast it at about 375. We call this, I don't know, I think you might be new here, but I have a little Cuisinart oven, and we roast it. Well, and okay, hold on. Let me take us back a little bit. Let me take you back a little bit, because those are important points. Exactly. Thank you, Lauren. Lower smoke points. Olive oil doesn't oxidize. We are going to put it in our Cuisinart oven. It cooks very quickly. We put it on a convection at about 375. It cooks super quickly. It's not going to we're not smoking it. It has a very lower smoke point, so you're good. And always, always, always better than vegetable oils and seed oils. So keep that in mind. We do a lot here. My phrase is better than. It is way better than. Okay. And again, I want you guys to enjoy food. Hi, Isabella. I want you guys to enjoy food. I don't want you to think of food as scary or you can't eat it. I want to show you how whole foods really are the better way to go, and they're very healing for you. That's what I'm thinking. I use mostly coconut oil to roast. We could do that. Coconut oil is fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I'm using olive oil simply because it is tied to liver health. So that's why I chose that today. And then I'm going to use a real salt. It's a mineral-based salt. Not a lot, but look, I'll show you what it looks like. You see, it's mineral-based, so it's all in there. All your, like how you do a pink Himalaya salt. Now, I ran out of garlic, so I'm using garlic powder. But look how pretty this is. You have a beautiful mix of yumminess here. That's so healthy and so important for you and for your liver health. Thanks for that, love. Thank you. So if you guys are here for the first time and you're getting to know me, my name is Chef Liz. I turned 61 this summer, and I have been cooking organic whole foods for the last 40 years. And I work in a health food store, which I'll be coming to you live tomorrow morning from. And I work with mostly 99% organic food. And, I take you on catering gigs and all over, and it's wonderful. All right, look, very simple. You see? Look how simple, beautiful plate of roasted vegetables are. I wanted to do something for you guys that will help you get ready for the holiday party season. And look at that. Look how gorgeous. Oh, thanks, Koya. Right? Look how pretty. We have all this beautiful vegetables. So now we're going to put these in. Now, also, I want you to add to this, and we're not going to roast them. We could, but if you have walnuts or pumpkin seeds and you're not allergic, that would be great. Lovely. I bet you are super healthy too. Abs, I'm in pretty good health. I mean, I have my moments, a lot of fatigue and stuff, but I don't eat gluten anymore. I had to stop eating gluten because it was really bothering me. Thank you keeping up with the Lotus. Yes, exactly, Lauren. I was going to pull that out. So I've been cooking on TikTok now for the past year. All right, so we're going to put this on for about 20 minutes. Ooh, before we do, I want to sprinkle one more thing on here. I want you to see one more thing. Now, you could also put some fresh lemon juice or apple cider vinegar on this when it comes out. Hey, Bo. Good morning. New here. Welcome. I love all these new faces. Look, I'm going to add a little bit. Hold on. I'm going to add a little bit of water. Why am I adding a little bit of water? Because I don't want my broccoli and cauliflower to burn. I want it to roast, right? I just want it to roast. Just found your interesting page. Hi, Ellie. Do you ever pickle those vegetables? Yes, you could pickle them, but not for this. You could totally pickle them. All right, so now we're gonna put this in for about 20 minutes. I have it on my Easy Bake. We call that our Easy Bake Oven for those of you who are new here, and we're putting that in. So you have wandered in and found my kitchen pharmacy class. We meet every Wednesdays around 8 a.m. If you join the Book of Face, you will find my calendar or newsletter. And on the right-hand side, it has all of our classes. So today is our gentle liver support. And every Wednesday, we do wonderful kitchen pharmacy classes. So next week, we're going to do holiday blood sugar support, winter immunity the following week, and then whatever you guys are looking for, that the week of between Christmas and New Year's, we'll talk about that. And then Monday nights is our subscriber only. We leave the chat closed, but we leave us live. And there we're going to be doing a holiday chocolate workshop. And what did we decide? We came up with a whole bunch of different things. I'm going to show you hot chocolate. Here it is. I'm going to show you, nope, that's not it. Hot chocolate, a chocolate bark, and everything is going to be with organic food. Hey, Jess. So that's what here it is. Hot chocolate, a ganache, a peppermint bark, if I can, I don't know if I'm going to have time, but we'll do a vegan German chocolate cake with the cherries and stuff. Okay. And then on Saturdays, except for this Saturday, we're going to do Friday night, but we're going to be doing kitchen hacks classes. We're going to do holiday appetizers, vegan and dairy-free baking. Thank you. Welcome to the fan. Welcome, Miss Fan. And clean it out, your fridge. We have all great classes. So you can pick this up in the Book of Face or check the link in my bio. We have an entire Happy Stand store of all good information. Free downloads, our kitchen pantry makeover. We have the Vital Sips. There's so many good things. And then for $5 a month, you can be in our recipe vault. So make sure you follow us. Make sure you join the Book of Face, YT, IG. We're everywhere doing our thing. So this morning, on Wednesday mornings, is our kitchen pharmacy class. And this one is focused on gentle healing for liver support for the holiday season. Yippee! All right, so we put the roasted cauliflower and roasted cruciferous in the, if you're new here, please follow. Yay, Renee, thank you. Ellie. All right, now next, a warming liver supportive winter soup. So let's talk about that for a second. I want to show you, now this is more like, and hold on, hold please, let me get my lentils. All right, this is more like, we're gonna do chickpeas today because I don't have lentils, but it's nice to have a warming soup, and you don't need a lot. You know, if you live by yourself or you're, you know, or you have a family and you want to make sure that you're not going to get sick this season, I want to show you a quick, simple, easy soup that you can make that supports the liver and that you can make that super easy. So we're going to use some, are you from New Jersey? I'm not, but I am a New Yorker. So we have very similar accents. Can you hear it? You are by far my favorite. Kesha, that's so sweet. Thank you. So if you're here for the first time, my name's Chef Liz. I've been studying and cooking organic whole foods for the past, since 1982. Went to professional culinary school, and I studied under Anne-Marie Colbin, and we did, hey Sunny Debs, we did, I got to learn from her because I went there in the very beginning, and she was all about food and healing, and that has been my life mission. And I feel like the best part for me of social media is that now I can, knew I was close. Yeah, it's close. Now I can give back on a wide scale to teach you guys how can we enjoy food and let food be our remedy all at the same time. And when you cook with good, clean ingredients, it's much easier to do. So here we are. I'm peeling some ginger. You are in my home kitchen today. Tomorrow I will be coming to you live from my commercial kitchen at work. I've been cooking there for 21 years. I just finished 12 days straight cooking for the Thanksgiving holiday. So you guys didn't get to see it, but you can catch all the replays on. Welcome. I'm so glad you're becoming a fan. You can catch all the replays on YT. We put unfiltered, unedited live videos from all my lives. You have a bad connection, Abs? If you swipe in and swipe out. Yes, I usually do, Sunny. I usually try and do that. There's always variations. When you get most of my recipes, most of the time I try and include variations for gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, so that you have them. That way it's very easy to move the recipes in and out. All right, so now I'm just chopping all of this up. Now, when you use any type of turmeric, you have to use a little black pepper with it. Thanks, Abs. Yeah, the doctors, I hope, Kesha, are catching up. And I will tell you, for anybody that's interested, if you've ever gotten a diagnosis, you know, the doctors go, all right, eat this and don't eat that. And then you walk away and you're like, oh, all I can eat is an apple. Oh, all I can eat is that. You can book a call with me. I spend an hour with you. We go over everything. What you love, you get a little, what do you call it? A little questionnaire when you book your appointment, and when you book your a call, And then I go over everything with you, and I create specific recipes just for you, what you love based on blood type, your ethnicity, your what the doctors found, your diagnosis. I take their food that they say don't eat this, but eat that. I add my love to it, and then I create recipes just for you. And you can have it as a meal plan, or you can have it as a little catalog of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And then if you need some juicing or something, I create juices for you. I put all of that together, and then you get to you have your own little packet of food. It's very helpful. Quite a few people that are in here have done that, and it's very, very helpful. You can find excellent. We'll be reaching out soon. What's the consultation price? $149. And you can do a payment plan. You know, we try and make it affordable. It takes me like probably almost 3-4 hours to create your meal plan for you. Plus you get an hour of time. So you get a lot of time for that. And it's really very, very helpful. But you can check. The link in my bio has all the information. And in the meantime, if you really want to be involved, you can join. You can download the free Premium Pantry Makeover. It's a good price. Thank you, Lauren. I know I want to make it, I just feel like if I make it affordable and it's easy for you, then more people have access. I don't want to make it so that, you know, you find a good doctor. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate that. I don't want to, you know, you find a good doctor and then we have an excellent kimchi already, and you can find that in the recipe vault. It's $5 a month, but yes, I will redo those things. You know, we've been on a year, so we've covered a lot, but we also haven't done everything. So, you know, I want to, we're getting there. Hang tight. If you get on the recipe vault, you can dig through that. And if you don't find, if you want more, just stick around. Okay, so now let me put all of this in here because I'm going to bring out my little cooktop for you guys, and we're going to make a quick soup because I want you to see it. Now, I'm also going to add some beautiful lacinato kale. I know. Lola, welcome. I am so excited to see new people here. You guys are warming my heart. Hello, MM. Do we sign up for that? Wow, that's awesome. How do we sign up for that? The link in my bio, it's the Stan Store. So if you go to that link, you can get on there, and it's very easy. We also have cooking classes on Sunday nights that you can join. It's like a Walmart of resources for organic whole foods. So check it out. Hello, Queen. Hi. Showing support. I love that. Thank you, GX. So you can find it, and it's linked everywhere. If you join the YT, Book of Face, where else? IG, the link is everywhere. Just find that link and jump in. You know, I can't push it out there too much because they get mad at me. Okay, so here you go. I'm adding some, look at this beautiful, rich lacinato kale, right? The turmeric and ginger for anti-inflammatory, right? And that may support your liver and digestive health. The beans, the quinoa, they provide fiber and support the blood sugar. And the leafy greens add the antioxidants and the minerals. And that's what we're looking for. Nava, I am making a quick sort of healthy, I'm going to be partying all winter, holiday season, liver support, love. You have wandered into our kitchen pharmacy class. Let's check out how our vegetables are doing. Oh, they look gorgeous. Wait till you see them. They're going to be so pretty. So we're going to add a little bit of carrot. So I'm just dicing that up now. And then we're going to add just a little bit of celery. Now, if you have some beets, sorry, buddy. Excuse me, sweet boy. We're going to add a little bit of celery, maybe like 2 sticks. to this, and then I'm gonna show you, if you like soups, this is such a quick way. Ooh, I forgot. Let me show you. For all my newbies out there, I have a cookbook, and it's a soup cookbook. And that's another place you can get it. I look your live videos. Yes, welcome. I have a ton of live videos on YT. You can watch them all from scratch. All right, now let's move this over. And then, hold on. Hey, get out of my food. Oh, you guys are so bad. Hold on, I want to get some quinoa. I can't find my quinoa. I think I used it all. Okay, no big deal. Here we go. You can add a little quinoa to this soup too. All right, now. Lola sent a rose. Thank you for my rose, Lola. All right, now, again, here's a little bit of chickpea. And this is all about supporting our liver. We're gonna add a little bit of rosemary to this. It's a rosemary kind of day. I'm not a big fan of rosemary, but it belongs with the liver, so we're gonna do it. And we're just gonna throw this in with our onion, garlic. And again, you won't see a lot of black pepper in my recipes. The only time you'll see black pepper in my recipes are when I'm working with turmeric. Okay, now, I'm gonna plug in our beautiful little stove that we have here. My stove. And we're gonna make a soup. Look how fun. Now, I love to make my own stocks, but I think I just froze all my stocks. Wow, I can't smell. That's all right. Hi, guys. I'm so excited you're all here this morning. So yeah, if you check out the Stan Store, also, if you guys love soup, I have a cookbook out. It's called Love by the Ladle, and it's 28 of the best soups. They are all loving and yummy. And look, my friend from Jag Studios did all the photography for this book. So all the soups have a photograph. Oh yeah, and I have it in my TikTok showcase. I have a lot of stuff going on. So if you love soup and you want to see how to make fresh, organic, clean soups, it's beautiful. I know the lighting is, it's coming through the window. Here, you guys want to see the window where it's coming from? It's a lot of mess, but look, I'll show you. It's that window. It's just cranking today. All right. There you go. It's so pretty, right? But it's like blinding and pretty all at the same time. All right. Good morning, Arlene. So if you guys love soup, it's $39.99 and I will sign it for you. So you can buy it. And it's, or 20, I forget how much it is. It's somewhere in there. But it's a beautiful, yummy, delicious soup book. It has 28 different soups. 99% of them are gluten-free if you need to be gluten-free. And there's all different ways to make stocks and 8 different stocks you can make. It's a wonderful cookbook. Love by the Ladle. It's got great stories in it too. So that's in. It's wonderful. So there's a lot going on. Okay, now let's make our soup. Again, we're going to use olive oil today because we're supporting our liver. So we're going to heat up our pan, our pot. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. We're going to heat up our pot. I love that we have new people. We're trying to be. Oh, we have to stay in the top 20%. So that's like more diamonds, I guess. I mean, more cabbages. All right. Now, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm going to add all of our beautiful carrots. I mean, not carrots, our ginger, onion, garlic, and turmeric. Oh, that smells so good. And now we're gonna put a little black pepper. Now, I'm not a fan of black pepper, and you guys will get to know that as you get to know me. I don't use it very much. I find it very abrasive, but I don't even know if I have any. I know I have it. Oh, I can do it from here. I got black pepper here. We're gonna just put a little bit in here. The black pepper is what helps move. Is this soup in your recipe book? No, this soup is not in the recipe book. This soup is just for medicinal purposes. Now we're adding that black pepper. Not every soup needs a fat base. Not every soup, but it can. The soups in the recipe book are obviously more for comfort food. So this one is more of a medicinal soup. If you have somebody that's fighting any type of liver disease, this is very supportive of that. But if you're just looking for something that you can make quickly to make sure that you have a good healthy liver during the holiday season, that's why I made this soup. Okay. I'm so excited for you guys to be here. I know it's crazy this one night. Okay, so now these are organic chickpeas. They're made by Eden, which I love. I love Eden beans. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're BPA, BPS free, phthalate free lining in the can. They're also non-GMO. They're certified organic, and they don't add salt to their beans. They add sea vegetables, so it gives a nice, you notice oil bases are easier for you to digest. Interesting. I love that. See, when you start to become aware of the foods you eat. Now, to add all of these. Now, remember that are new here, this food is medicinal. It is not meant to be fancy or, decadent. It is meant to be medicinal for the holiday season. So, you want to be able, good morning. You want to be able to, I want you to make that distinction. So when you see me at another time, you know that I'm doing other things. We're doing rich, yummy, delicious foods too. And you're going to see that in a minute when you see the dressings that we made, the sauces we made last night. I'm going to bring them into this class. All right, look, thank you for the follow, Days of Cassie. Okay, so look, we are just mixing this and I'm going to break it down just a little bit. Now, I wanted to find my quinoa. Let's go. I can't take you guys into my thing, but I know I have quinoa. Let me see. I don't see any. Ooh, I'm going to put a little. I do have this stoke. You guys know about stokes, purple stokes. They're so good. I mean, I could put the skin in this too, but look, I'm going to add a little stoke to this. It gives a little chewiness to the pot of soup. I'm just putting a little bit in. Look, it's very high in carbs, but such important carbs. And if there's a little skin that goes in, I don't care, look. Oh yeah, this is so soothing for your body. I know this is crazy, but we're going to talk a little bit about, when you're hungover too, what you can do. Now, if I had quinoa, I would add it right to this spot. Where's my quinoa? Let me go see. I'm trying to find it. I know I have it. I know I didn't use it all, and I'm probably staring right at it. Can't find it. Bummer. Sorry, guys. All right. Sorry, I'm always a mess. Okay, so look, this is beautiful. Look how nice, right? I know, I want my liver to be happy for a long time too. Now, I take all of this, including the liquid of the chickpea, and I'm adding it right into this soup. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful soup. I'm telling you, this is gonna be so yummy. And you're gonna feel like, ooh. Now, if you have a little shredded chicken and you wanna add a little shredded chicken because you're not feeling good or you wanna feel a little better, you could add a little shredded chicken to this. I bet the pantry's amazing. Come here, I'll show you. It's kind of messy, so don't judge me. There you go. I'm sorry I can't bring you guys too. Sorry. What's the brand of chickpeas? I'm using Eden beans. They're a little more expensive. They're like $3 something a can, but thank you. Thank you. Now, I have turkey stock. It's organized the chef way. Yeah. Pantry envy. You know, there's a whole story to that pantry, but I'm not going to tell it today, but I could tell it. And it's an amazing story, but I'm not going to tell it. Okay, look, I have some turkey drippings because I don't want to add fake stock. I do, let me see what I have here. Yeah, I don't have any other stock that's not frozen. But I have a little bit of turkey dripping, so I'm gonna add that. It smells so good. I love that I'm a little jealous. No, don't be jealous. I'm 61. It took me my whole life to get that pantry. And honestly, I got that pantry because I took care of my aunt and uncle in the last years of their life. And they came and lived with us, and my uncle made that happen for me. So it took me my whole life to get that, and only because I took care of my family. That's a quick version of telling a very personal story. So I'm very, very, very blessed. And I will tell you, where's my manifesting person that just joined us? Not that I manifested my family, but I manifested, that used to be like a little TV room. We redid our home. But every time I walked in there, I would go, oh my God, I could see this as my pantry. And I could see it and see it and see it. And I want to say 17 years after living in this house, my aunt and uncle needed us to care for them in their end of life. And they came and they redid our house for us so that they had a place to live. And I got that pantry. So anyway, that's a small version of a very personal story. All right, look at our soup. It's like a little stew. I really do. You know, my uncle, let me tell you a little bit quick story about my uncle. My uncle played in the New York Philharmonic for 40 years. He was second chair clarinetist to Stanley Drucker. And he passed away at 92 years old. He was still sharp, he was wild. He was a genius, crazy man, old Italian man. But Leonard Bernstein personally invited him to the orchestra from the Boston Symphony. And he lived here in the end of his life. He got to spend 4 years with us. He was my godfather. All right, look at this beautiful. Now I use turkey stock. Bran, how are you? We're in the B leagues. We got to the B leagues. I can't even believe it. Love this. He was very private about playing music, and he didn't play in the last part of his life, but I did hear him play in my home when I was growing up. And we did go and see the Philharmonic when they were in season at least once a month for years. But it was unbelievable. He used to play he was like an old beatnik. He used to wear one of those like French caps with the silk scarf. And he used to play down in New York City. He used to tell us in the 70s. Yeah, he was there. He played all through Zubin Mehta, Leonard Bernstein. He was there the whole time, and traveled the world. But he, I know, right? And he did, what do you call it? Oh my God, I forgot what I was saying. I forget. Anyway, that's the story. Look at this beautiful suit. You're A to us. But it takes a lot to stay there. Like they're already saying you need 8,000 cabbages to stay in the top 70% and not lose a fragment. If we lose a fragment, we go right back down. In his older years, he retired, I'm thinking, I don't know when he retired, but no, probably in his 70s, maybe early 70s, he retired. And then he taught at the Mannes School of Music and somewhere else. I can't remember off the top of my head. All right, I want to taste this for flavor. I mean, this is like a beautiful vegetable stew. Mmm, mmm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. That's good. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm going to add a pinch more rosemary to this, just like 2 sprigs. Not even. There you go. Just going to let it fly. It's so good. Now we're going to add a little bit of water to my stock, my drippings that I have here. And I'm going to add it so that it's just a little bit more stewish. Stewish, if that's a word. Good morning. Thanks for the follow. Marie, welcome. So if you guys are here for the first time, my name is Chef Liz. I have been cooking organic food and studying food and healing for the past 40 years. I just turned 61 this summer. And I have been on TikTok and YT since September 24th, teaching because I wanted to teach people organic whole foods. I wanted to show you, welcome health and wealth. I wanted to show you how you can enjoy food, eat healthy, and still, have fun, because I am not good with, if you eat this food, you are gonna blah, blah, blah. Whatever happens to you, you're gonna be sick, you're gonna be that. I don't want to hear that. I think that scares people and makes them freeze, and then they don't want to do anything. Bakshoin said a kale, where do I add them? I would put it in now because you're making a soup, so you're gonna stew it. Look, and if you look, the vegetables are cooking, but the greens are staying beautiful. Yes, abs. And this, if you guys join the Recipe Vault, it's only $5 a month. And you get, Marianne, you get this little packet. Let me show you how the packet works. This packet for liver health is 9 pages, but there's like 32 or 33 different kitchen pharmacy class packets in there. Some of them are 25 pages, some are 30. Check out the link in my bio. It is chock filled with, nice to meet you too, Marie, information and recipes. Oh, I love that. So we are working on gentle liver support for the holidays. So now we're going to cook this up. And while we're cooking this up, let's go to the next yummy liver healthy recipe. And then you can always watch these on YT, because we make little shorts, but we also leave these full. So you never have to worry that you're not going to, catch a class. All right, now, excuse me, got the hiccup. You know what I haven't made yet, guys? They don't even know, Renee and Sunny and whoever else is here. I have to make my mushroom coffee. I haven't even had it yet this morning. That's crazy. Ooh. And here, let me get a plate. Let's plate some new food here. All right, we have a soup coming, and we have our vegetables. Look at these gorgeous veggies. All right, I'm going to move this out of our way. I want you to see, I left this in so it's a little more charred than I wanted, but if I had taken it out when the bell rang, it wouldn't be as charred. But look, I'm going to move this over. Can you guys still see that? Low phosphorus, I can. What's going on that you need low phosphorus foods? And again, that's all in. I know, Renee, I just got so excited. We have all these new people. I'm not paying attention. All right, look at this. I want you guys to see this. And then I'm going to show you something else. Look at this. Here's your roasted veg. Ooh, I'm eating this for breakfast. Look, I could put, I'm going to put some sunflower seeds on here. Thank you. I'm putting a little sunflower seeds just because I want a little crunchy crisp. Now, last night, we did a class. Hold on, I want to just put this up. Yesterday, we did a class on sauces, like sauces that will wow you, that are easy. Again, in the link in my bio in the recipe book. But we made a mushroom Dijon sauce right here with a little maple in it. Thank you, Galore. Thanks for all the highly blessed. Thank you for the follow. You know, highly blessed. I want to show you. I'm going to show you. Wait, hold on. So look, I'm going to add to this a little bit of this maple Dijon sauce that we made, and you can get this recipe in the link in my bio. You have the hiccups. All right. I'm eating this right now because I'm hungry and it looks so damn good. Ready? And I'm going to put a little of the dressing on. Oh my God. Now, I find that chronic kidney disease, you have to be really, really careful, Debbie, because some people can't have what do you call it? Is it magnesium? Is it magnesium? No, what's the, because you can't have avocados. What is it? Is it magnesium? I don't think that's the right one. Potassium. Thank you, Debbie. Yes. Yes. So yes, there's a lot of that. You're in love with my cabinets. Thank you. Potassium. Thank you, Crystal. Yes. I couldn't remember. I knew I can see the vegetables, but it just lost my mind. You have to remember I'm a sodium, phosphorus, potassium, right? Yes, I have planned that. So here's a couple of things that you guys need to know. I've studied food and healing. I'm not a doctor, but what I am is an unbelievable chef that makes food for healing. But I also make food for fun. Like we just had the best time cooking for the holidays and we made decadent, yummy stuff. But I show you that with organic, clean, chemical-free foods and phosphorus. Exactly. This is delicious. This is so good. All these recipes right now are in the recipe vault. You can get them. Oh, I do love your clips. Thank you, Jackets. Do you know anything about hepatitis B? Yes. Again, you need liver support. So any of this food you could pretty much do. So here's what you can do. if you are interested and you need my help and you need food to eat and enjoy, because that's the most important. Hi, Team Emmerich. Did you see your video that I made you about mushrooms? Thank you for the follow, Sora. If you are interested, for $149, you can book a call with me. I spend 45 minutes to an hour. We go over everything. And then I make food specifically for you based on blood type, the likes, the foods you grew up with, all your doctor information in terms of what you're allowed to eat. I do. I am very connected to all of that. Recipe vaults. So cute. Exactly. Put that link in my bio. There's a ton of food in there. Oh my God, this is delicious. Guys, if you need to, if you're going to holiday parties, eat this in the morning. You know, oh my God, so happy I landed here. How often do you go live? Galore, I'm glad you asked me. In here, where did we put our paper? I go live almost every day. Sometimes in my kitchen at work, which will be tomorrow. And then my nose. I think I'm allergic to the whatever's radiating off of these cameras. All right. Go to the Book of Face. Join the Book of Face. And Chef Books one-on-one calls. Thank you, Renee. I have so much information to give all these new wonderful people that are here. Yeah, you come with us catering. You came, Leslie, catering? And in the Book of Face now, we did it as a newsletter, so it's no longer a calendar, but on the right side of the newsletter, you are going to see the schedule for the month. And you can see what we do on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, I'm live in the morning in the kitchen. Friday, I don't schedule anything. And then Saturdays, I am in the kitchen here doing kitchen hacks. Oh my God, I love that you were there. All right, this is finished. And then on Sunday, I'm live all day. I start in the morning, and then Sunday nights we have a cooking class that you can join. They're $25. This weekend we still have some seats left. This weekend is holiday fish, so we're going to be cooking those. And if you can't make the class but you sign up, you get all the recipes, and then you get the link of the replay so you don't miss it. There's a lot going on here at the Organic Food Movement. Where you been, girls and guys? Join the party. Come on in. So there's so much going on. And then, so the newsletter, you get a recipe. I talk about our all access pass. I think that's $3.97. So it's like $1 a day or something. And if you start now, you get this month, the whole month, all the way through next year, December. And you get everything. You get the cookbook. You get any books that I publish. I'm also publishing a salad book coming up next year. I have my food philosophy book coming out. This makes a great gift too. Galore, thank you so much. And this book is amazing. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. There's 28 different soups in here, 8 different stocks, and they're all comfort food soups. Soups you're gonna love, not soups that are foofy, that you're like, I don't wanna eat that. It's everything, and there's like a turkey gumbo, turkey chili, there's cream of tomato, wild mushroom, lemon chicken and rice, chicken vegetable. It's really good, and I will sign the book for you too, so if you wanna get it. You're so interesting and informative. I'm so glad I caught you this morning. Liz, thank you so much. So I've been studying food and healing myself for over 40 years. I'm in the middle of taking a class. It's a little slower than I wanted to, but I want to get it all in for you guys. But my jam is to help you eat organic whole foods that you enjoy, that you can change your pantry over one ingredient at a time. Eat delicious food that's not filled with seed oils, that's not. Thank you, Jackets. I really appreciate it. Just got through breast cancer? Welcome. You found us. Now we will get you well. cleared. There's a wonderful, wonderful ebook that I wrote. It's 240 pages. It's a cleanse book, and you can even, there's even a little, what do you call it? Quiz in there that if you take the quiz, it'll tell you the right cleanse for you. And it's really helpful. I have resources and resources. Once we get 50 people to join the All Access Pass, which is a little more pricey, but you get everything. The only thing you don't get in the pass is the cutting board, my cutting board, and the 1 hour consultation. That's the only thing you don't get in the All Access Pass. You get everything else. Every single Sunday night cooking class, we do a minimum of 2 a month, unless I have a holiday in catering. Then you'll get 1 a month, but I always make it up. You'll get a minimum of, somehow I fit, I think, 24 a year. And then you get all the downloads for free. You get the cookbook. You get, we're going to write a salad cookbook this year, coming up in 2026. I also have the food philosophy book coming out. You get that. As soon as I hit 50, wait till you see the lineup of guests that are coming. I have some pretty powerful, wonderful people, because you get a webinar at the end of every month for an hour, once a month, for my All Access people. Once we hit 50 people, those interviews start. All right. Let's talk hangover. Oh, let's look it up. So now I ate all of this. It's so good. And it's very hard to overeat clean food, nutrient-dense food. Very hard. But look at that. This is such a good breakfast for me. If you put a fried egg over this, even better. All right, let me put this over here. Let me pour you a bowl of my yummy liver supportive soup. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're good with time. I have to be off no later than 10:30. Ooh, look at this. Look at that bowl. Look at that, yummy. Oh, and it's got some turkey. Thank you. What did you miss, Jaylene? Oh my God, you can don't forget to reactivate your fan badge if you haven't in a while. We're in the top 70%, so I don't think we lose anything today. Let me see. We have to stay. We need a few more diamonds, but we'll get there. Welcome. Yeah, you can watch the replay on YouTube. Oh, YT. All our replays are there and I don't edit them. Look, we have no time for editing. So look at this beautiful soup. I made it with turkey stock because that's what I had. But if you want to put chicken stock or vegetable stock, you could do that nice and easy. Mmm. 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 Mm. Make this soup. You'll be so happy. Your liver's going to say, yippee, yippee, yippee. Isn't that beautiful? This is a beautiful soup. I just learned from my dietitian about portions and multiple meals throughout the day. Yeah, that might work for you. You might love that. Jen, thanks for the share. Yeah, and the colors are vibrant. Now, if you want to make this into a chicken soup, put shredded chicken in. You could put shrimp in here. You could do anything like that to make this a little bit more palatable if you don't like all the vegetables. But if you need to do this, if you know that your liver's feeling bad or that, it's a little sluggish, and I'm going to tell you this, if you're drinking cocktails and you're eating heavy fat food, your liver's sluggish. If you're cranky, if you're angry, if you're tired, if you're foggy, what else? What other things? If you're a little rageaholic, your liver's a mess. Eat a bowl of freaking soup. Is it going to change it overnight? No, but over time it will. Amy, in this supportive winter soup is some olive oil, onion, carrots, celery, a little ground turmeric and black pepper, bloated. Yeah, all of those things. They used to say, the old school practitioners would say, your liver's on your right side. If you can go underneath your rib cage and find your liver, and you could go underneath. I know you're all doing this right now and you can't find it. I know it. You go down, you find the bottom of your rib cage, and then you try and stick your hands underneath your rib and see if you can get your fingers under. If you can't, your liver is bloated and toxic and you got to fix it. Now, I'm not spreading any crazy information. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying it's an old wives' tale. I'm just saying, I am not teaching any kind of health related, but I know you're all poking at your liver right now, trying to see if you can do it. If you can't, make a bowl of good soup. I put chopped kale in here. I did a low sodium. There's probably salt in that. I did I just cleaned out my liver so I can put my hand under there. See? These are chickpeas, Amy. Jacket. So as a preschool teacher, here's what a meal could be. Are you ready? Pumpkin seeds and apple slices. That's a meal. So when your babies are having snack time, you can make some sliced apples and eat some pumpkin seeds. That's a meal. You don't have to make a big thing. Soup in a thermos. And while your babies are eating, you could have a little quick something. You can make it nice and easy. I'm sure you can have a nibble here and there. That's what he said. That's what he means by a meal. So if you guys need help, if you can't, if you don't have any answers, what's the recipe for the soup? Sarah, I sauteed some fresh ginger, turmeric with a little pepper, a little onion, a little garlic, and then I add with olive oil, and then I added some lacinato kale, celery, and carrot, and then I had a little stoke, a purple stoke. I added a little bit of that and some chickpea and some water with I had some turkey drippings and stock left, so I used that. Mystical. The stem of the stoke. This is so good. And believe it or not, I'm getting enough protein from the turkey stock. All right, so there, got a nice soup. What else can we do? We can pour Mama Liz's coffee. That we can do. All right. Let's move our little box here, our little cook thing. I love this cooktop. Induction. All right. So now the next step is, okay, you went out, you partied a little too hard, you have a headache. What do I do now? Thank you, Jennifer. Robin would be so happy. I know I very rarely will eat, right? I mean, if you guys watched me Thanksgiving time, I think I ate like pecans and apple slices and cucumber, right? Oops, sorry, fired up. Kesha. Okay, let me just clean my space here just a little bit, and then we're going to move on. I think I have one more recipe to talk about. Then we'll do one more commercial break, and then I got to go because I have more stuff to do. But I might be on tonight because now with the B Leagues, you got to make sure that I guess I have to stay on top of things. Otherwise, All right. The joy you have for good organic food is infectious. Honestly, I don't want to eat junk. I know how many people out there, you look in your fridge. I mean, how many more times can we eat pizza, Chinese food, wake up with swollen joints, feel sick and sluggish, I want to be vibrant and have energy and feel good. And I don't want to be, I don't want to not feel good. And I don't want the people around me not to feel good. Oh, I got something good. Are you guys ready? For people who don't want to have alcohol and they feel like, I really don't want to drink. I want to show. Thank you, Kesha. Portobello pizza is on my list to make this week. Good. Yeah, I just made, and you guys can watch it. It's in my, whatever you call it. My junk food is a chicken cutlet parm sandwich. Exactly. Yeah, my junk food is really some good triple cream cheese with like a gluten-free cracker. And I do like a nice piece of, I like milk chocolate. So I find organic milk chocolate, I do love that, I have to say. I can eat dark chocolate if I have to, but I really do like milk chocolate. All right, I want to show you this. This is something I forgot I was doing, and I think this is a very, very important. I want to show you. Please tell me I didn't use all my lime. Oh, yippee! All right, you guys ready? All right, you're going to a party, and maybe you have to bring something. Maybe they say, bring what you drink. Maybe they say, bring a bottle, right? Okay, I'm gonna bring a bottle. Watch this. Hold on, I wanna get a glass so it looks pretty. My husband's R2-D2 Star Wars glass and a nice crystal glass. Now watch this. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some ice in here. You guys are gonna love this. For my people who really wanna be careful and are not interested in drinking anymore. What does that sound? It's my phone. Everybody had the same phone ring, so I picked that one. The king has arrived. Hello, hello. All right, so I'm gonna show you two different glasses. Now, I'm gonna use lime. And wait, we need some pomegranate. You guys are gonna love this. Oh, did I bring the pomegranate in? Wow. All right, hold on. Oh, I did. Yay. Okay. So here, you're gonna bring, this is what you're bringing for those of you who don't like to drink or are really trying to take care of yourself. Here's where we're gonna go. Here's my zester. We are gonna make a sparkling water, pure pomegranate with pomegranate and lime drink. Doesn't that sound delish? All right, where's my knife? So the first thing we're gonna do, and we're gonna put a little bit of yum in here. Now, this will be good to see this pomegranate and dissected. Oh, you wanna see that? Hold on, let me see. Do I have a pomegranate here? I was just gonna do, I bought them organic, pulled apart. Let me see, hold on, do I have, I think I have a pomegranate, but I think I left it in my outside fridge. I'm sorry, I don't have it here, but I'll do a video. Do you guys want me to do a video on that? Look, I have some flowers too. Hi from San Francisco. I'm from New York. All right, hold on, let me see. Why am I not getting this open? All right, I'll do a video for you guys today on how to cut a pomegranate open. All right, whoa, that was weird. Okay, so look, I drink this a lot. I love it. Now, if you have tart cherry juice, you can do it. Howdy, I need a drink. Are you ready? We're making a drink right now. So now I have pure organic Lakewood pomegranate juice. All right, so I'm gonna fill my glass with about half, cover the ice. Now this is very tart. very bitter, but it's delicious. All right, now I'm going to take a little ginger. Now remember, if you bring this to a party, I'm going to tell you, people are going to love drinking it. Now, some people might put some, alcohol in it. That's fine. But you don't have to buy those fancy mocktails. You can make it yourself. This is my go-to drink. Oh my God, it smells so good, Rhonda. Listen, I will drink a glass of what do you call it? What's that stuff? I'll drink Prosecco or champagne, but I used to love Cabernet. I just can't. I don't do it anymore. Sometimes I will. I'll sip it. It'll take me all night, but I would much prefer this. Look, you can grate your ginger beforehand and put it in a little glass container or not have it at all. Doesn't matter, but I'm just showing you how can you make a fancy mocktail, right? And then we're going to do a little lime. So I'm going to cut this. And it looks like a holiday drink. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of ginger, right? This is my husband's R2D2 glass. All right, and then I have spring water. I'm going to fill that up. We'll get in there. Right? Now, a little sprig of lime juice. Put that in there. I love this drink. This is even nice sitting by the fire. Hold on. Want to make it look fancy? Look, do this. Put a little. You could even smoke this drink if you really wanted to. Darth Vader helmet, yeah. Oh, please, we don't say silly around here. I'm just going to put like a little sprig in here. And then look, I even have a little flower. Could float a flower in there. There you go. It's like bitter, bubbly, festive. Look at how pretty that is. Now, I even have, I think, and it's gonna be, just as pricey as if you buy a bottle of wine. That bottle is like $8. Oh God, I used to have these like little holiday stirrers, but I don't see them in here. Oh well, that would have been fun. Holiday stirrer, I don't have them. I thought I did. I could probably find them, but I don't want to stay off camera too long. But there you go. You can even, if you want to, because if you feel like you're not spending enough money on a holiday drink or a bottle of wine, this is $7, $8. Oh, hold on. We're not finished. I mean, you could spend $10, $12 on the drink, especially if you're going to do it organic. Flip those in. Hello. Come on, that looks so pretty. That's good. What are we drinking? We are drinking a liver-friendly pomegranate seltzer holiday drink mocktail with some ginger and lime. Doesn't it look pretty? Like, it doesn't look like you're not drinking like a real cocktail. It smells good. So what do you think? Would you guys do this? Now you're supporting your liver. It looks pretty. Yep, oranges, cranberries in a pan. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, we do that all the time here. Hi, were you an actress? No, Kelly. Why pomegranate? Great for the liver. I know, I would, right? Looks beautiful and delicious. Yes, I wrote down the ingredients next visit to the grocery store. See, Liz? I would see. Yep. You could do orange if you want, if you like cranberry. Lakewood also has a cranberry and pomegranate blend. So, hi. Bye, Sunny. In on that. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for my heart. So this is a great way to, go to a holiday party, feel like you fit in. It's fresh. It's pretty. I have to tell you, I order cranberry and seltzer. Like I do half cranberry, half seltzer with a twist of lime in a restaurant when I'm in the mood for something like this. You're bringing something. It has value. And I guarantee you, somebody that doesn't drink, that doesn't feel like just drinking water. Yeah, it's so nice. Maybe I should put this on the fire with some oranges today. When somebody doesn't drink, this is a really good way to do it. I need to make this for a work potluck. See, Jack? See? I love you guys. That's the way, my friends. This is how you heal the world. You're not depriving yourself of anything. And listen, it doesn't taste terrible either with a splash of vodka if you need it. If somebody wants to try this and they put, whatever, something in here and they needed a gin or vodka, fine. But this is so much better. Kid friendly too, yeah. Exactly, 007. Exactly. And that's what we're looking for. We want to do things that are going to feel good, that are going to change the way, we're not sitting here yelling and, oh my God, you're going to not feel good, blah, blah, all this nonsense. And then, you want to go out to a party and you feel bad. But look, nobody needs to know that this has no alcohol in it. Yeah, it gets boring. Water gets boring after a while. And this is great because it's really giving your liver some support. The pomegranates are rich in antioxidants and they may help counteract oxidative stress. They support cardiovascular, metabolic health. The ginger promotes healthy digestion. So now you have ginger in here. And, if you're eating heavy food, at least, have this drink and then go grab something to eat. At Mystical, it's just the greatest thing, right? And what else? Ginger can promote healthy digestion, anti-inflammatory, right? It's just great. Jasmine. That. And really, you will see the more that you're here and the more that you're part of this, I don't judge people. I say, okay, this is what you want to do. Well, then do this. I'm a sangria kind of girl, but I like this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you could turn this into a sangria without the wine. You could add all those fruits and vegetables. Yeah, when you go out. Yeah, exactly. See? And now you have something that's festive and pretty and nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. So the last thing that I have here in your daily thing is sort of like daily rituals and gentle habits. There's also in here, there's a pre-meal bitters practice. Like, what can you do? Say you're going to go out for a big holiday dinner or you have your holiday party and you go home for a little bit. You could make your own bitters before a really rich meal that's going to help you with with digestion, right? You could do a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. You could eat a few bites of greens. You could eat some arugula. I'm new here. It's nice to meet you. I love your vibe. Thank you, Jasmine. I really appreciate it. It's nice to meet you. Hold on, I'm going to give you a follow. How come I can't follow you? That's so weird. I will find you later. Welcome. Oh, I have followed you? Awesome. It's hard for me. Can we get to 100,000 taps? I've got 6 minutes, June. It is so nice to see you guys. Welcome. I'm very excited. I didn't radicchio and dandelion greens. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Great. Thank you. Waitress in Italian restaurant, wine was our forte. Hey, Pete Jeffries, I haven't seen you in a long, long time. It's so nice. I am so glad you guys have all been here today. If you love what you've been listening to, if you need help, if you want to join the Recipe Vault, all of that is in the link in my bio. Don't forget to follow us everywhere. Like join the YT, get on the Book of Face, do the IG. We need more IG so we can go live there. So don't forget about IG for me. Everything is the organic food movement. We're even on X. I've been everywhere. The only place I haven't gone to yet is LinkedIn. It's so good. Look, I'm drinking the whole thing. I didn't even drink. Look at this. I didn't even drink my mushroom coffee yet. I love that, Lady Boss. It has been really nice spending the morning with you guys. I hope you got a lot of good information. If you need me, I'm here for you. You can find me in the link in my bio. You can get the cookbook. You can get a one-on-one so that we can hash out recipes. There's so much you'll get. Let's take a picture of all our fun stuff that we made today. We have a drink. I made my roasted veggies that were delish. Let me move all this out of the way. We made a beautiful liver lovin' soup with some turkey drippings. And then don't forget our beautiful mocktail. Oh yeah. Apron, my beautiful chef Liz mug. We're all in. You have wandered into a place of love. Really, no judgment, pure love. Thank you, Joan. Have a wonderful day. I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Anybody that bought the cookbook and the all access pass over the weekend and Black Friday, everything's going out today. So watch your mail. It takes a little time, but it comes. We're not Amazon. We're too little for that. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, if you want to get the cookbook today, it'll go out today if you get it right after here. And we'll see you tomorrow in the kitchen. You might see me tonight if I need to make sure I get all my points in to stay in the B leagues because I don't want to lose the B league. I love to hear that, Mystico. Thank you, Mary. All of them went in 2 days. I love that. So the recipes worked. P. Jeffries, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Grab your points. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Thank you for all being here today. I will see you out in the stratosphere. I'll make you guys that pomegranate, how to cut a pomegranate. Be cutting videos, so watch. Pomegranate video. And then Friday night will be on, and what am I doing? Hold on, let me tell you what I'm doing on Friday night. Friday night is our Saturday class because my husband we're going to some holiday visit place in Pennsylvania this Saturday. holiday appetizers, Friday night. Oh, I already know what I'm going to be doing. I'm so excited. Have a wonderful day, guys. Oh my God, there's so many people here and I have to go. You want to see me make my mushroom coffee? All right, hold on. Make a mushroom coffee. Oh, I have my rosemary on. All right, mushroom coffee, and then I gotta go. Oh, I might as well do it in a to-go cup because I have an appointment I have to get to. Where's my to-go cup? Holiday season. So this is my mushroom coffee. I drink it every morning. I'm a little late to the party today. Usually I've already on my second cup. Have a very blessed day. Remember, the holiday time is time to slow down and feel blessed. I love this little chunk right here. Got to eat it. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to. Bye, Elia. I am so excited for what's to come this coming year. It's going to be big, and I'm so glad you're all with me. We're going to have a lovely time. All right, mushroom coffee made. Rise, yes. Hey, Ava. It's Rise, and then I add Laird Superfood Creamer and collagen. I will see you guys all tomorrow night. Maybe tonight I'll be on, but I'll be yapping. So if you have questions or you need some answers or recipes or something, maybe we'll chat tonight. Or maybe I'll cook. I don't know. We'll see what we do. Algeria. Hello, Sophia. Welcome. I will see you guys all. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, Casey Ann. Have a wonderful day. Welding. It was so nice to see you all today. Welcome. Thanks, Incognito. Hi, Virginia. Nice to see you, Shonda. Love from New York. Thanks, Lady Boss. Have a wonderful day, guys. I will see you guys. I don't know, can we get 25,000 likes in the next 5 minutes while I sip my coffee? Can we do it? I think that's a lot. We do have 170 people here. I feel blessed every day. Do you, Shonda? I feel that way. Thank you for my follow. This almost tastes like hot cocoa. Remember those international coffees you used to get and they'd be different flavors? Carol, thanks for the follow. That's what this tastes like. So good. I don't know what to drink first. Double tap. Let's get to 100,000. All right, so this weekend, this Friday night, is there any specific appetizer you guys would love to see? Is there anything? Thank you for starting your day with me, Kesha. See, and this is a good way to start the day because now you have all this good information, and when the holiday parties start rolling in, fried pickles. When the holiday parties start jumping in, you're going to be like, oh, I got to get Chef Liz's soup, or I got to make that drink. I want to feel good. Fried pickles. Holiday appetizers. Remember, we did so many last year. Tomato soup, that's in my cookbook, Shonda. You like that I could do that, tomato soup. We used to do that. Can we see fried pickles without breading, maybe shredded parm? Like, yeah, we could figure that out. Mushrooms. I'm writing this all down. Did we get there? 20,000 more. Brie cheese, cranberry jalapeno dip over a cream cheese. My chariot awaits. Did you guys have a good time? You learned something today, right? That's the most important. I want you guys all to learn stuff so that you feel good and you can enjoy the food you're eating and feel good. Sweet country living. Kind of dig that. Is that an alarm? No, it's my phone rang. P, the queen, is in the house. My best and first live of the day, right, Galore? It's a good way to start. It's a good way to start the day. Wednesday mornings, every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m., this is what we do. We talk about food and healing. How do we heal with food and still enjoy what we're eating? Very important. Thank you, Casey. Thank you. Don't forget to join the recipe vault. It's only $5 a month. And if you become I'm putting my sweater on, and if you become an all access pass holder, you get that as part of the package for the whole year. It's really good. Oh, I'm so glad. It's so informative and so good. I'm all brown today. I'm a brown. I like brown. It's my color. It's my color. But I'm going to change my nail polish today. Link in bio, recipe vault. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, my loves, I got to go. 82 though. Oh, yeah. I would love to stay on, but I can't miss my appointment. I will see you guys all tonight. I'm sure I'm going to see you tonight because even though we're in the top 70 right now, we might dip. The weather is crispy and cold, but dry. Thanks, Renee. Have a wonderful day, guys. It was so nice to spend time with you and meet all these fresh new faces. I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to hit it. Thank you. Bye, Kath. Look, it says, please reconsider. Our 142 viewers are enjoying your live and want you to stay. I'm sorry. I got to go. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great day.